Good morning and welcome back to From Day One. Along with you for the ride on this, the Wednesday airing Thursday edition. As always, let's start with the mailbag. See what we have from the last time you and I were together. And of course, now the screen's going crazy. Alright, I think we're okay. Today in the mailbag we have our metal chest. We'll definitely take that. And 20 Asteroths, which we will keep in reserve. Today's daily quest brought to you by, of course, Daily Quest. Gotta love to do them because they're daily. Alrighty. So, hero skin. Yeah, we can go ahead and let Yasmin have the credit today. Titan artifact spears. We still have 59 of the big money black balls of blackballedom. Let's see if we get some big black ball magic or not. And here we go, hoping for a lovely totem to come out. Let's see. No love in that grab. Let's grab another pack. We'll do one more pack. Nope, no love. Okay. So we'll collect those prizes. The Teton artifact. Okay. Today's Titan artifact. Mari needs some love. Sigurd's bands. We'll get that into play. There we go. Close enough. In time for the Tournament of the Elementals. Needing 6 minimally. To complete the love. As you see, we had a little bit of a slowdown, only 0.6 of a percentage point increase on the Boxy goal from yesterday to today. Hopefully there's more people watching today so we can have a bigger push tonight. Stage 2. So we get our stage 2 prize. Titans are currently up to 45,000. So they are starting to get into ballpark. Alright, let's start with Venture. As we wait for Nexters to load that fight. Well, sounds like we're pretty close, but at least the music was wanting to start. Oh, come on, Nexters. I give you all the kudos in the world. We get this close, and now you want to, do nothing? Check the connections. No, we're fully connected. So there isn't any connection issues that would be causing the fact that we're sitting 1% from actually having a fight. Okay, there goes finally. Maybe. The Prussian Legion in server 40. And again, we're running slower than molasses. But we do win with one guy with just an inch of Hyperion mud. And everything catches up at the very end. So at least that's one win. From server 5 next, Chupok of a Russian guild. Let's see what we have here. The Water of Love. Weird. It's weird when you can say water is life. Well, because in this game, water is life. from the blessings of the deep. And that's a perfect 250. 50 for 300 coins. Almost a dead even team. They have just over 100-point lead on the power line. Lost 3. So still in with the 2 Super Titans, Eden and Hyperion. So far, nice run through the top half of round 3. And see, we actually even have a second attempt if the first line fails, because we can take the weaker 4th water Titan out and put the fire one in that's more strong. If it'll give us a better score. And there's a win. So top half is a flawless win against a level 102. Who was around during the Baron von Vision event for the Penguin Biscuit. 51,000, so pushing 6,000 points above the Titan score in this fight. With an Araji, 3 fire, water, and a earth. The team was looking to have a problem, but the 2 Super Titans hold on for the win. Hyperion and Eden. As we continue to work on the back half of the line. 41,000. We actually have just shy of a 4,000 point lead on this one. In Titan battles, it's all or nothing. You don't have to have all 5 win. It isn't like in your regular campaigns where each person you loses a star. It's either you won the battle or you lost. Again, we're down to the 2. But again, in the end, we win. Well, so far, so good. Today might be the day we pop past stage 3. 3 left to go. 47,000, so 2,000 above. Again, punching above the weight. So far, we've been doing that on most of these fights and coming out with the victors. So let's see if we can do it again. And we win with all 5 surviving. This should be a full 250-50, I would assume. Yeah, it is. 2 left, both of them going to be seriously above our pay grade. Starting with 54.5, 10,100 above our score. And if we get by this one, then we have one that's even higher to finish off the chapter 3. Okay, the team's attacking. Let's see them actually attack this. Water life and water wins. All 5 survive. Gets to level 90. And a perfect 250-50. One final with 2 fire, 2 water, and an earth. 57,000. So we're 12-2 above our pay grade for this battle. But if we win, we complete stage 3 for the first time, and we'll get a raid credit for that round in future days. Here we go. They've got some skins on even. We've lost 2, lost 3, lost 4. Lost them all. They're running all 3 Super Titans. We only managed to take out Raji of the Super Titans. We almost had Eden. As you can see, there's just a sliver of life remaining. This may be doable just by a refight. Because when the game fights, it does take some random kind of like dice roll probabilities into determining the results. By doing a second time, those random probabilities can roll differently. Sometimes it'll show that you got your ass handed to be worse. Sometimes it'll actually turn on the positive side. Like that. We won going away 4-0. And now you have stage 4 with teams up to 72,000. We need 800 more points to get another prize. I'm going to doubt we're going to win through stage 4. But is there 800 points here to be scraped to get another prize from that chest? I think we could probably come up with 800 points. So let's start. Oh, I forgot to put the auto on. And we win. So that's at least 250 points. So that's 300. That gets us to being only 5 away. 51,000, so this is going to be punching up by about 6. That's another win. That's another 250. With another perfect 50. That's another 3. We're only 200 points away. 55,949 is next. That is 10,500 points above. with only one taken down. 300, that's going to be the treasure chest. 300 more coins. Now you would need 2,900. Even if we perfect 3, the rest of these fights, that'd be 1,800 points. That'd get you to 89. If you perfect, though, you would get stage 5, which means you could have a possibility of scoring. We're going to go until we lose one. No reason not to continue if it's going to give us an opportunity. So let's try it and see what we get. We lost 1 before we can get the water on. Lost 2. Down to the Super Titan. And lost them all. Two 16:31. Don't think we're going to make it, so we'll just call it there for stage 4. A lot further than we've gone. The next couple days we'll see, as we keep improving the Titans, if we can get by stage 4. Alright, let's go up and set up our first round of expeditions for the day. Take this one. And this one. This one right here. Okay, so that one's sucked. Come over here to get some rings. At Grave Hall Estate in the Denlands. Alright, so we have our first 4 there. Collect our keys. Remember, our keys got us that beautiful 100,000 coins. Grand prize with the 100 chaos cores. See there, the 114,000 artifact coins now was because of that key jackpot. So we can actually grab some books. We'll have to take a look in a later episode on those. Gift of the Elements. Iris, you can have it today. So there you are. Your first triangle. Three chests in the land known as Outland. Yes, ma'am, let's go. prize there. Pick up our second prize here. And the third from Brog the Conqueror. There we go. There's those. We can collect our prize for that one. We'll get to the tower in a bit. Today's use of the Experience Potion brought to you by Experience Potions. Too bad those don't exist in real life. Need to know something? Just drink an Experience Potion. Knowing our world, though, they'd probably get co-opted by groups like Pepsi, Coke, Dr. Pepper, and the like. And we'd have pretty weird versions of, those things. Okay, so elemental waterfalls. Ooh, we have some waterfalls. So we'll take some cash. And the bare necessities, the simple little. Okay, better stop singing before I get copyright restricted. New York Sprint, Soulstones, 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 and ooh, yes please. Oh hell yes please. Hero of Outland, we'll claim those. I think we need to make a trip over to the tree because I think we got something that's going to be over there. Yeah, the tree actually has a bauble on it. Alright, let's decorate the tree first for 1,400 bubbles. Gets us to almost 2,000 coin. And presents. Ooh, presents. I'm gonna save those for later. Those are the big happy presents. I'm gonna save those presents for later. Today's last day of the Astral season for our account. Goes away at midnight tonight. We've leveled up Titan artifacts. We get that one. Win 2 times in a campaign using a support hero. Let's definitely use the earlier chapter. For that. Alright, so what do we got in here? Okay, and I can go for that. Alright, so we need to make sure we have support heroes. Okay, Asteroth's considered a support. Okay. So win twice with Asteroth is basically what we need to do. one more. Celeste. The book. The Book of the Dead. Let's see, I wonder if a raid counts. I wonder. Oh, yeah, stinking Rarity Fair. Used to be a show here that was every, like, January or February. That was referred to as Bridal Fair, but tune works. Does not look like it counts. Okay. So you cannot auto it. Autoing does not count. Got it. Who do we need? Oh, support hero. Who's a support hero down by the bottom so I don't have to spend as much money? Stats. Oh, Dorian's considered support. Okay, cool. Dorian, guess what? I wasn't expecting to, but you get to have some life. Enjoy some levels. The Vampire of Dominion. One more will stop him. Yeah, there we go. And while we're here, let's do one battle real quick without being autoed. Just so we get the credit of Asteroth fighting. So we get his point. Neat little trick, eh? And the team wins. I said the team wins. I can hear the music of you saying the team won, but me and all those folks watching do not. Oh, we got a hoodie on the mantle. Well, while we're here, let's do the shield real quick. Just because if we go ahead and promote him to green, we get that second ability that we can go ahead and spend cheap points on. For the Ancestors Amulet. Okay. So that completes that one. That gets us 5 away there. That gets us our box of goodies. Remember, this one is next and will be the final. Unless somebody is willing to pony up those $9.39, then we would pick up that entire top row of prizes. Has to be done before the end of the new day dawns in Dominion today. Curly's, you know exactly what I'm thinking. Kira. Hopefully when we do pull those boxes later, we may get lucky enough to see Kira, our love. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're good. Hold on, maybe we're not. Alright. So let's start the tower, shall we? We can get in between everything. 50 levels of pure climbing satisfaction. Here we go. Remember, we will be doing this every day, and anyone in Hero Wars does, until you do max your count out at level 130. However, it's not all over once that happens. Because I've had a few people ask, and again, always down in the comments are always allowed, or at gcherowards@gmail.com. We do answer any and all questions that get sent to us there. Well, what happens when you do max out? One of the questions that were shown. And what happens, first of all, is on the daily tasks, any task that has an experience point portion to its prize will change from having that experience point prize to actually giving you a little treasure chest. Now, most of the items in those treasure chests are small, like getting 10 or 20 arena coins, or 10 or 20 grand arena coins, or 10 or 20 outland coins, or 20 or 40,000 gold, something small. However, one of the items that you can get out of those boxes is hero stones. The hero stones are always keyed to whoever the hero of the month for that month is. So in other words, if you had those boxes right now and opened them, any hero stones that would be awarded would award Martha stones, as she is the hero of the month for January 2022. And so forth. And those gifts are, just like anything else, able to be kept in the inventory until you decide that you're ready to use it. So you're not forced to go ahead and immediately make the choice. So you could wait for a month that has a hero of the month that you actually want to go for. And then, and only then, at that point, go ahead and open the boxes. It is, however, like a lot of other boxes here in Dominion, once you do open them, it is a all or nothing. You can't say, oh, I want to open 5. So, for instance, like those 3 platinum chests that we've been getting in the mail every day, you can keep them for 5 days and have 15 in your inventory. But once you open them, all 15 will open. You can't say, oh, I want to open only 4 of the 15 and keep 11. That doesn't happen. There's very few chests that are able to be selected as to how many you open instead of the whole lot from your inventory. Usually ones that have a choice are about the only ones that you get to choose to open less than the whole lot. Like the hero, like the skin stone ones. Those you can choose how many to open because you have to select whether you want the strength Intelligence or Agility Stone. Alrighty, first of our actual fights for today has Asteroth and Galahad up front in purple. Does have a blue, but not anything that's probably going to cause any trouble. And if you are coming in new and you haven't caught up with some of our From Day One episodes, we do now have them as a nice little playlist. So you can go back and watch them from the very first day. So you can go from day one, part one of day one, all the way to current. Not better than paying $15 a month for something like Netflix to binge for free. Galahad, no one likes you. Seriously. Galahad, you perv. Alrighty, level 29. We definitely need some health here. And we survive. Up to 30. We'll take the shields. Onward and upward to 31. Let's collect some prizes. Cool mill in gold. We'll come back when we get the last 20 levels to do later on. Let's go take a look and see how the guild's doing in today's Guild War fight. Brought to you by, yeah, it's a better sport than football. Just kidding. Alrighty, as up we go. To Guild War we go. To take in a burp we go as well. And it's currently Legion 59, New World 980, with 3 hours and change to go. Legion still has 27 of their deals, so not many of people have actually cared to fight in their group. We have 8 remaining on our side of the battle. Take a look at the maps. Everything's down. 3 remains in the Citadel, 1 remains in the Foundry, 2 in the Mage Academy, and 2 in the Barrack. So 2, 4, 5, 8 for 8 are still left. In other words, perfect run thus far for the New World. Over on the other side, they have not even got through the bridge yet, which is required to even get a good fight going. Jedi still has full strength. Baba Yaga has a little more than half of his strength left. Onoshi and Cynthia are the only 2 that actually have been taken down with a 323 and a 361 respectively. So not looking good for Le Legion. Have I opened the eggs for today yet in the holiday every day? Speaking of holiday every day, there's a lit bubble, so we'll claim the first 2 tower credits. Okay, yes, we have. One more will get the first of these prizes. Alright, so we have 110 bubbles, which gets us to 2,075 on the meter. Have we got anything other than the skin boxes yet? Let's take a look. Nope. Okay. Alrighty. How close are we to the new level? 1802, so we're not going to push it here, but we can definitely set it up for later tonight to trigger that level. In the meantime, let's work on completing some necessary items. Serenity. So we will go ahead and start with the Thea Skin Stone and Serenity Stone attempt at a double. We got a Skin Stone on the first one. Let's try again with round 2. What the hell? Skin Stone again with no... Oh. That's all I was saying. Thought it was actually the messenger, but happened. No, it's stupid McDonald's. Saw that, I was kind of like, why is McDonald's messaging? That would be weird. that completes that fight. Let's go to the Monolith of Deceit. There's the Serenity Stone. Yay, Serenity Stone. And we need the helmet, which requires the rosary and the hearts of heart. So that at least gets us that one item. Need 10 of the recipes. So we start with the recipe. Alrighty. See, we're just about good. Let's go back down to where's Dorian? Where did he go? Where did he go? There he is. Alright, just one more point. Needed to go ahead and complete that task. Remember that task, as we said, was going to trigger 2. Alright, so we just have a little more than a minute. We'll sit here because it isn't that long. Of course, remember, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe while we've got the moment. Get us to those goals that both Boxy over at Nexters and YouTube will pay attention to us. That's 5,000 views of the videos for Nexters and Boxy. 1,000 subscribers for YouTube, as you can see by the list over on the side, and this is up to date. We are over 23.7% of the way to that next year's goal of 5,000. We are, however, sadly only 2.4% the way to YouTube's goal, but of course YouTube's goal is a lot bigger and a lot harder to reach. But any help, any of you lovely folks who listen and watch our show, we definitely appreciate all of you for doing so. Can help on that, we would definitely more than greatly appreciate it. Alright, so there's the point. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's go out to get our Valkyrie, not our Valkyrie, but our Astral Season ticket. Punched for the last time. Unless we do come up with somehow to have that $9.39 by 5 a.m. this coming morning. So there's the support skill. That, once we complete, triggers this one. Once that completes, triggers this one, which then completes that. As you see, it basically repeats ad nauseum once you do complete the final level. But since the season ends in 18 hours, there will be no continuation. Alrighty, as we are just about at the hour, we'll call it the like, share, and subscribe time. Again, make sure you get us the Boxy and Nexters pays attention. CoinBase.com/join/Steve Parsley. Go ahead and get your $10 in free Bitcoin there so you can make purchases of emeralds, Valkyrie favor, or whatever your heart desires in Dominion, as Nexters does accept crypto for purchases. CoinBase Earn, less than 2-minute lessons, 1-question quizzes. Get yourself up to another $100 in crypto by doing those quizzes. No requirement as to how long you keep it before you cash them out to make even more purchases here in Dominion. So until we see each other later tonight for the next piece of the Winterfest 2021 story, it's always a great new world to release the Krakens. May all your fights be great, and we'll see you later today.